Hi you guys, it's Amber and I'm back with another video. This video is actually going to be like a tutorial on how I store my stamps that I've been getting. So I subscribed to a couple of kits and they send me like these little stamps. And I've been putting them on these little binder rings because if I don't, I have a tendency not to use them because I don't see them or I'll forget about them. So I clip them to these binder rings, and then I know a lot of people do this, you know, where they just clip them on. But what I found was I get super annoyed and impatient when they're when I kind of have to still take them out of the plastic. I know it's super lazy, but so then I decided to make them like this, where I have so you'll see this. This is like my Studio Calico kit, and what I did was I actually made my own pocket, to customize the stamp size, and it will go right here. And then I made a little hole punch here, and I put some double-sided tape right here so it doesn't fall out. That way I can just easily slip them in and out of here, and I don't need to worry about the packaging. So this has been super convenient, super easy, and it's really fast to make. So if you want to see how I made this, stay tuned, okay? So here's how I did it. So you'll need your fuse tool. And you can use, I just use the actual blade, you know, part of it. Like the sealing part. I don't actually use the cutting one to cut them. Here, let me show you what I mean. So like here, this is like a Project Life plastic sleeve that I have. And it actually got like crinkled up. So it's just like a one that I have lying around. So I'm not really using anything fancy here. So what you do is all you do, so like this one I got with my subscription to Stitches Twist, and it didn't come with anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it up on here and use this for it. So watch, let me show you. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so first all you'll do is, and you want it to be snug up. You kind of want it to be snug so it doesn't fall out of the pocket. So, and don't mind my terrible cutting or my measurements. I will not make a very good carpenter. I already know it. So you leave more space on top than on the sides, because on top is where we're gonna hold it or punch it and clip it to the ring. Alright, so here's that. Just make sure my measurements are lined up, and they are, thankfully. And the same thing for here. So here's your sleeve, and I'm going to do the same thing. And this has already been sealed, so I'm going to kind of use that as my reference point. And I just use a slick writer by American Crafts because they write on any slick surface, so it's super convenient. So I'll just go here, and I'm actually going to measure to the point of my stamp, not to my card, because remember we cut the card, the height of the card more, to make room for when we hole punch it, if that makes sense. It will all make sense here in a little bit if I'm not making sense. Okay, so same thing. So let's just cut this. All right. Cut this side too. So we'll cut this side right here. Okay. I'm just going to use scissors because it's too long to cut it, so just right here. Alright, and then we'll get this one right here. Make sure. Okay, so the same thing. Alright, so basically now we have this. Alright, and it's open on the three sides. So we're just going to use our fuse tool to seal it up. And I really hope I did my measurements right, because I tell you, I'm the worst carpenter ever. Like, I measure everything twice and I'm still off. Alright. And then one for the bottom. Okay, so now we have our pocket. And fingers crossed that I measured everything correctly. And it's not going in. Let's see if my stamp goes in. That's what matters most. Okay, awesome. The stamp goes in perfectly. This I'll just trim down. That's not a problem. See? If I can find where my backing is. Oh, it's not even in the envelope. Okay, see here, perfect. And here you have like your custom stamp. And what you do is, because this will fall out when you flip it, so what you do is just grab, and I use some just your, you know, permanent bond. Just grab a little slice of it, or a little tape of it, and just kind of hold it up, slide it in here, and just put your stamp in here so it does not fall out. Oh, backwards. And then what I do is with a little hole punch, this is, I think this is a quarter, no, probably an eighth. I just hole punch the right here. And if you want, what I really like about this too is you can always like here, this tells you what this is the name of the stamp set, so you can always put like Stitches Twist, you know, like your welcome stamp. And then you can just, you know, put them on the rings, and you don't need to worry about them falling off. So they're all right here. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys found this useful. I know I've been really liking this method a lot because, like I said, my stamps are not hidden from me. They're right here on my pegboard. Let me show you that. So this is where I'll put them, right here in front of me, and I'll just hang them up like that. And I don't need to worry about, the light. I don't need to worry about anything, you know, falling, because they're all, that is taped on. So yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial on how to store your stamps. Thanks for watching. Bye.